shit, yeah, they bread stank. Walk up in the club, dripping like I'm fresh paint. I can see through the facade like
What's going on, fight fans? It's another great day when you love MMA. Welcome back to Mad Matty Fight Talk. Your host here, Mad Matty. Dustin Poirier apparently did an interview where he stated that the UFC offered him the Colby Covington fight at 170. Now, Colby Covington's been calling for this fight because apparently he thinks that he could just destroy Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier, who was a contender at 155 on multiple occasions, never got to capture the gold. He is a big dude, and he used to fight at 145. So in my eyes, I would like to see this fight. They used to apparently train at the same gym. So there's a little bit of history there. Dustin Poirier's reasoning for not taking this fight at 170 wasn't that he didn't want to move up in weight classes. He doesn't want to give Colby Covington any kind of money or notoriety or any type of, way that Colby could benefit in this fight. He doesn't want to give him any of that by using his name because he really despises Colby Covington. Now, this is all paraphrasing, of course. He said that he's not worried about Colby's skill set. He's more concerned about him being able to make money off of Dustin's name and being able to benefit and better his life by getting to fight Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier hates Colby as a human being, I'm assuming. This is just also my thoughts. This isn't his words. But I think Dustin just doesn't like this guy, doesn't want to give him the time of day. Now, with that being said, as an outsider looking in, I don't believe Dustin could win that fight. I think that would be a really, really, really tough fight for Dustin. Colby's skills versus Dustin's skills. I don't think Dustin has the power to knock Colby Covington out. So if they stood in a firefight, I think that Colby would be able to take a lot of the punches that were given to him. And I think he would land a lot of his own. And on the ground side of things, I think Dustin knows that he would get handled in that fight. If Colby put a pace on Dustin at 170 in his weight class, I think he would swarm Dustin from the very first ring of the bell to the very end of the fight, whenever that comes, because I don't think it would go the distance. I think Dustin knows that this isn't a good matchup for him. I think he's probably trained with Colby, probably knows how good Colby is wrestling. And let's be honest here. Colby fought Jorge Masvidal, an outstanding striker, and ate one of his best shots in that fight. Took it right on the chin, got dropped, and still was able to apply pressure and pour the wrestling on. Now look, Colby's style, love him, hate him, I don't give a fuck about him as a human being. I'm talking about him as a fighter. His style is not the greatest in the world, but it is highly, highly effective. He pressures you. He lands good shots. His striking isn't bad. It's good enough to hang with anybody in the world. And he gets you to the ground and you can't get up, dude. He swallows people. He's like a tidal wave. He just comes in and takes you out. I like Colby as a fighter. I think he's outstanding. I think his skill set's really good. I mean, he needs to fine-tune his striking to be able to hang with a guy like Kamaru Usman. But as far as Dustin Poirier goes, Colby's not a little dude, and he can eat punches. And I really believe that if he were to fight Dustin Poirier, he would overwhelm him. So Dustin saying that, you don't want to give him money. He's everything that you hate about MMA. He's a fake piece of shit. This, and that. Those things might be true, though that might be your personal belief. But also at the end of the day, I believe that you don't think you can win this fight. If you're a real fighter and you really hate somebody that bad, why the fuck would you not step in the ring with them and try to shut them up, especially if you used to train with them? So for me, as a fight fan and somebody who watches these things and listens to interviews, I think Dustin's just scared of this dude. Straight up. I really think that he doesn't want to take the Colby fight because he doesn't want to get embarrassed. I think he sees how Colby talks shit to people. He sees how he holds nothing back. He's already thrown Dustin's wife's name out there a whole bunch of times. I think Dustin knows that he's going to get pissed off and he's going to lose the fight. And that's just something I don't think he could deal with mentally. No offense to Dustin Poirier, but I just don't see him as a mentally strong fighter. I feel like you can hurt his feelings and you can break him. Like, I just see that happening. Like, he cried after he lost to Oliveira. I mean, once again, also, this is just me being a fucking, I'm being real as fuck here, all right? I've watched these guys throughout their careers, and there's times where, they fold. And this is just me as an analyst, as me just being, judging people. And I'm not a pro fighter. I don't know what it's like to be in those situations. But there are times that he's been broken. So, Colby Covington, leading up to that fight, he's going to say fucked up shit. He's going to hurt Dustin's feelings and then probably beat the fuck out of him on top of that. I just think that's something that Dustin doesn't want to deal with. But, as always, this is just me spilling off what I think is going to happen. I don't think Dustin could hang if him and Colby actually got set up, especially 170. I think Colby would do some serious damage in that fight. I think he would do damage in the striking department, let alone the ground game. I don't think Dustin could hang with that. We all saw what happened with Dustin fought Khabib. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Let me know what you guys think about him ducking this fight. If he should step up and go in there and go against a lion like Colby Covington. Or is he in the right? You know, if you hate somebody like that and you don't want to give them any money, do you think that he's right about that? Who knows? Either way, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'll see you guys.
Haters talking shit, yeah, they breath stank. Walk up in the club dripping like I'm fresh paint. I can see through the facade like an